If you're keeping score, we're on the fifth cycle of visions in the Revelation of St. John. And like the earlier visions, this one too begins with the opening of the heavenly sanctuary. This opening brings relief and hope for those who are to be redeemed, but it bears ominous portents for those agents of evil. It is referred to as the tent of witness. This was the name given to Israel's mobile sanctuary, its holy RV, during the wilderness wanderings in the book of Exodus. 7 angels emerge from the sanctuary, dressed with the aura of holiness and engaged in the acts of a priest. However, the bowls that they bring are not offerings to God, but rather bowls of wrath coming from God to be poured out upon the world. The angelic procession receives these bowls from the 4 attendants at God's throne that we met earlier in the Revelation. When they receive their bowls, incense fills the sanctuary. The same holy smoke that before bore the prayers for judgment now pours out of heaven. Soon the devastated Babylon, Rome, will smolder with such smoke and such smell. A voice calls to the angels to pour out their contents. God's anger is now poured out on those who earlier have poured out the blood of the saints or the martyrs. The first 5 plagues that we look at today are reminiscent of the plagues from Exodus. The first is the first of the bowl of wraths that's poured out on the earth, brings forth sores upon the people. The second bowl of wrath is poured into the sea, where the water turns to blood. The third bowl is poured into rivers and springs, where again they are turned into blood, stagnation. The fourth angel brings a bowl of wrath and pours it onto the sun, creating a fierce heat that burns people. The fifth angel pours out the contents of its bowl onto the throne of the beast. The beast kingdom is now engulfed in darkness. The bowls reveal God's wrath, but they also reveal that the opponents of God remain belligerent and obstinate in their behavior, refusing to return to see what these portents might mean for their life and to amend their life. So what did you hear? What did you see? What did you smell as you encountered this particular section? Do you see such portents, signs, in the world around us today? What might they be? And what are they calling us to respond? How should we change? What are we missing? The Lenten verse that is often used in our liturgy begins with the words, "Return to the Lord your God." What would that look like for you today? To return to the Lord. Again, I invite you to journal with these thoughts and words. Share them with a friend. Have a good discussion. There's a lot of stuff here that we can find resonating with the world around us. Until next time, thank you for joining me.